believe we are live. I'm just gonna check. Right, we're in. We are on. We are ready to go.
Right, we're in. We are on.
So, everyone watching at home, welcome to round one of the EMX.
So, everyone watching at home, welcome.
Oh shit, I'm watching myself fall. Yeah, welcome to round one of the EMX 450 Championship. We are here in sunny Portugal, in Agueda. Mikey's left. Why has Mikey just left? So yeah, let me just check this before we get this underway. I believe just gonna pull up the warm-up race results just to give you guys a bit of a heads up of the sort of people to look out for. So coming in with your defending champion, which would be the number one Pressure Apply, who is under the EMS awning at the start of this year, but obviously still riding for Venom, so big thank you to Venom. Mikey, the Wild, second place in the warm-up. Again, think he may be riding for ART, we'll have to brush up on that, so the ART boys. Third place in the warm-up, Brian Sanders, again, still with the OGRT boys. On the Gas 450, fourth place EMS, Gideon Denwern. On the new EMS 450 Honda, fifth place on the Yamaha Chris Allen, sixth place on the ART Husqvarna ZR Edurant. Then we got the Dilute Tiger on the OGRT, sorry. Gas Cowboy Cams on a 450 KTM, and rounding out the boys is Shire on the Mikey's back in. Right, let's get ready to go. On the ART Husqvarna. So those are your riders for today. Get yourself strapped in for 15 plus 2 minutes of the most action-packed 450 racing. But yeah, been looking forward to this. Really looking forward to being back in the booth. So yeah, let's get this season underway. Like I said, we are in the suns of Agueda, Portugal. The track quite sandy, quite slow, with a bit of a hard base, so once the boys start really working into the race, then you know that grounds are going to become slippery, as we've had Dilute go missing. What's the deal with Dilute? Just randomising the gates here. Anyone know what's happened to Dilute? Just before we start, because I don't want to start and him not be here. Cheers for that pressure. Really appreciate that. Big shout out to the little bro watching at home. So big shout out to him. Yeah, I'm sort of just waiting on Dilute. If anyone can supply me with any sort of information on what's going on with Dilute, that would be mega. But yeah, so right, so we're just waiting on confirmation for what's going on with Dilute Tiger. But as you can see, very stacked 450 class. After well, I don't know what to say really. An action-packed 250 race, really. I don't really know, but yeah, just waiting on confirmation on what Dilute is doing. But yeah. So please everyone lock into the stream. Let's get the stream, get these numbers up. Just had confirmation from Dilute that he did lag out. So and he's back. Right, are we all in? We're all in. Right then, they're all ready. Let's get into it. Put in the comments, anyone who's watching at home, who we feel is going to be the top 3. But really looking forward to this. Action pack racing. These guys are the best guys in Europe, so with the big dogs in the 450 class. But remember, if you are watching this stream and do like what you see, please subscribe to the channel, get the numbers up. We want to get this league out there. Want to get this league out there. I want to promote it as well as we can. Apparently Chris is lagging real bad, so we've been told to kick him. So sorry Chris Allen, hopefully you'll join us again for race 2. But right, we got 10 seconds on the clock. Who we think is going to get the whole shot? Will pressure reign supreme again at round 1, our current champion. Here we go. 5-second boards up. Revs are up. Let's go racing. Gate drops. Here they go. Coming into the first corner. Dilute Tiger with a great start. Whole shot Dilute Tiger. Second place pressure applied. Already applying the pressure. Pardon the pun. Back in third, we've got Brian. 4th, Shire. 5th, Gideon. 6th, ZR. 7th, Mikey. 8th, Cowboys. Back at the front, pressure's made the move. Let's get on the TV cam. Dilute in second. Oh, it's Brian. Looks like who went up the inside there? Brian. Not taking any prisoners. So Brian up to second place, looking to put on a bit of a charge and get right on the back wheel of pressure. Who have we got scrapping back here? Dilute's in the picture, Shy's in the picture, Mike's in the picture, ZR's in the picture. So we got 2 ART boys, 3 ART boys. Who was that just doing the double? Number 27, who was that? ZR, you can't do that double, my friend, that's your first warning. And these boys settle in. Dilute must have crashed. Who's gone down? That's Shire. Who's gone down? Oh, Mikey going down. Pressure right front. Look at that lovely EMS Honda machine. Second place, Brian. Third place, Dilute. 4th place, ZR. 5th place. Oh, there we go. 2-man down. Oh. It's all going on. Cowboys sneaking up into 4th place. We've got a bit of a freight train going on. Who's gone down? These boys are going at it. Gideon up there, getting taken out by a bike in midair. Oh. We go back up front with our leader. A bit of a gap. Brian over jumping slightly there. And Dilute. Cowboys in 4th. 5th, Mikey. 6th, ZR. 7th, Shire. 8th, Gideon. Not the best start for Gideon, but we're moving. We're moving. At the inside. 2 ART boys. Gideon looks to go up the inside. Can he make the move? Gets pushed out wide. Cowboy sort of on his own in 4th. Dilute just there though. Pressure slowly starting to pull away. The red number 1 on the back. Brian just there in second. It could be a good scrap. Cowboys slowly getting on the back of Dilute. Drag race past the finish area. Oh, he gets reset. That's unlucky. 5th place, we've got ZR. We got a battle going on for 5th here. Gideon's there. Gideon goes at the inside. Can he make the move? Not quite. ART boys at the back. Oh, Gideon goes through. 5th place. ZR to 6th. Shire to 7th. Mikey out the back at 8th, looking so promising in the warm-up. We go back up front with our leader. She goes past that Polysport sign. Silky smooth from pressure there. Really working the track, working every inch of the track. Oh, it's Brian's under threat from. Is that Dilute? That is Dilute. So the OGRT boys duking it out. These boys are going for it. Ooh! Again, that's a warning for doing that double there. Dilute. I don't know if it was intentional, but it looked like he tried to stretch it out. You can't do that double. Brian just holding on. Let's go back a little bit. Cowboy's sort of on his own in fourth. No, I take that back. Gideon. Just there in the background. These 450 boys really going for it. ZR just there in 6th. Mikey up to 7th. Shire in 8th. Oh, as he gets reset. Gideon all over the back. Is that is still Cowboys in front, all over the back of Cowboys. As Cowboys goes outside, Gideon takes the line. Gideon up to 4th place. Your season 1 champion up to 4th place. Let's go to 3rd. Dilute still there. As pressure seems to be checking out right now. Oh, he's miles ahead. Boys in a different zip code. That Gideon just creeping in at the back. So Gideon started to break away a little bit. Cowboys there in 5th. ZR in 6th. ZR starting to get on the back of Cowboys now. Really throwing it into that corner. Mike in the background in 7th. Getting a bit stylish. And 8th we got Shire. Sure Shire will push through. Oh, Mikey hits a sign. ZR really closing on the back of Cowboys now. As Gideon seems to slowly be crawling on the back of Dilute. Wow. Gideon putting a charge in this lap. 8.5 minutes left of Motor 1 for these 450 boys. Gideon. Oh, look at the corner speed. Dilute must know he's there. Oh, wow, big crash. Don't know what happened there, just saw it out the back. So Gideon gonna have to try and work his way back up again now. Dilute probably a bit of a sigh of relief there, as Brian started to get away. And wow, pressure is really just give you benefit of the doubt there. Pressure, I don't think you meant to do that double. See you do it again. Oh, as he hits the sign, he stays up. Wow. Brian sending it through the rollers. Dilute's still in 3rd. 4th we've got Cowboys, but really on his back fender now, and even behind him. Oh, as ZR hits the sign, commentator's curse. Oh, Gideon is all over Cowboys now. Can he make the move? Switchback. Looks to the outside. Cowboys pinches him off. Drag race. Battle for 4th is on. Here's Gideon going to have a look at the inside. No, squares him up. Can't quite get the drive out the corner. These two going at it. Gideon looks at the inside, takes the place again, so that's twice. Same corner, Gideon around the outside. Sign sealed and delivered. Gideon makes his way up into 4th. Dilute just there as he overshoots the berm slightly. Brian in second. Control in second. He's got a bit of a gap back to dilute. What's the gap to pressure in front? Wow. Oh! Pressure just jumps off track slightly, keeps it together though. Wow, look at the gap back to Brian. Wow. And again, Brian almost takes the same line. Let's go back to third, dilute. Yeah, dilute. That's a second warning, my friend. You can't be doing that double. Or is that second warning or first warning? I don't know. I'll watch it back on the stream, but just be careful. The Cowboys managed to get past Gideon, so Gideon going for the three-peat. Ooh, that was close. Gideon almost landed straight on the back of Cowboys there as they come through this section. This is fast. Gideon looking to square him up. Doesn't quite get the drive. Scrubs to finish. All over the back wheel. He's all over him. Can he do it in this corner again? Oh, that was close. Oh, he pushed his way through. Oh! Oh, that was so unlucky. Gideon getting reset there. Oh, and ZR. Is that Mikey? And Mikey having a battle. ART boys. Going at it. Felt just back there. You can just see him ahead. Remember people, championships can't be won at the first round, but they could definitely be lost. As we go back up front with our leader. Looking as smooth as ever. Second place, Brian. You can just about see dilute in the background there. Dilute, that's 3 times now you've been told about doing that double. Believe that will be points deducted. Cowboys is right there. Gideon, oh! Cowboys all over the back of dilute now. Gideon back in 5th. ZR 6th. Shy of 7th, so Mikey must have made a mistake. So let's just go for your order. So P1 is your current champion and defending the red plate, Pressure Applier. In second place, we've got last year's runner-up. ZR's lagged out. So last year's runner-up, Brian Saunders. In second. In third, we got Dilute Tiger. Fourth, we got Cowboy Cams. Fifth, Gideon Demwooen. Sixth, we've got Shire. And seventh, we've got Mikey. Just want to watch these boys going through that section. Winding on. Brian a clear second. Don't think Brian meant to do that. What the bloody hell happened with Dilute there? So that's Cowboy Cams up to third. Gideon 4th. Dilute 5th. Sorry, didn't know my numbers. Wow, what a change of events. And we got 2.5 minutes left on the clock. I think we'll do a lap on board with Pressure, I think. Effortless flow. Coming in the corner, using all the track. So smooth. Oh, as he almost goes down. Commentator's curse. Again. Wow. Go back. Wow. Pressure just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling. Gap keeps increasing. I don't know if Brian's gone down, but Cowboy's there. Cowboy's almost getting it all wrong. Dilute getting it done. Shire railing it. Mikey, you can't do the double, my friend. That is a warning. As we got a minute left on the clock. Pressure applier. You're a very clear race winner. Something bad must happen now for him to not get the win. Picking up where he left off at the end of last year. Second place Brian, put it on the late charge. Third place Cowboy Cams, great ride from Cowboy. Been where he needs to be, capitalising on other people's mistakes. Fourth we got Gideon. A bit of a gap back from Cowboys to Gideon. Fifth place we got Dilute, who seems to be in a bit of a scrap with is that Mikey. Wow, them ART boys really caught onto the back of Dilute. Mikey looking to make a move. Mikey scrubbing down the hill, going outside. All over the back of him. Mikey looking to make a move. Oh, back in, slips out a little bit. These big 450s can become quite a handful. Mikey looks up the inside. Oh, looks to make the move. Bit of a nudge. Dilute holds him off well. Oh, Mikey looks at the inside again. Here's the battle for fifth. Shire back there in seventh as we go out front with the leader. Leader looks like he's gone down, so 2 laps left to go in Motor 1 for the 450s. Brian's still there in second. Cowboys closing the gap slightly. Gideon's there as well, so Mikey's got the job done. Up into fifth. Dilute sixth. Shire just there in seventh. Dilute, an experienced rider, knows the crack, knows what he needs to do. But Shire really on the back of him now, trying to force an issue. He does a cut back. Dilute does well to protect. Oh, Shire goes off track. That was unlucky. Oh, Dilute comes off. Wow. Early Christmas present for Shire there. Gideon must have just gone down in fourth. So as we click over to the final lap, let's go right back out front with pressure. Let's follow him for this last lap. He's like Mxgp21's answer to Jet Lawrence. Silky smooth, just not really using the brakes, just rolling around the corners. Look at that, railing the outside. Brakes early. Uses the bank. Through the rollers. Through the rollers for the last time in race 1. Well, I think it's safe to say winner of race 1 in your 450s will go to Pressure Applier. Nice wheelie down by the pit area. Nice little showboat for the fans as he comes over the finish line. Let's go back to second place. Brian in second place. Huge gap to third. Third place, Cowboy Cams. Fourth place, Gideon Denwooen. Fifth place, Shire. Shire's come out of nowhere. Sixth place, Mikey. Seventh place, Dilute Tiger. What a first race. There you go then, peeps. There is your race 1. Right. So that's it for race 1. I've been your host, Adam Oz. Quickly gonna go, and we will. I'll hand you back over to Gideon for race 2 of the 250s.